Ross Kemp is a 46-year-old British investigative journalist. He began his television career as an East Enders actor, which won him many awards for both his personality and acting skills. His TV excellence didn't stop there. In 2006, his critically acclaimed and award-winning documentary series, Ross Kemp on Gangs, was aired in the UK. This series won him the British Academy of Film and Television Arts Award for the Best Factual Series. He has continued to make many great documentaries, mainly focusing on the world's violent injustices. Ross Kemp on Gangs focuses on the lives of renowned gangsters in gangs around the world. He documents gangs from Polish football hooligans to Russian neo-Nazis. He filmed footage of the extreme violence between gangs and police in Brazil, which he describes as a war. He even visited South Africa, interviewing the Numbers gang in Cape Town. Kemp managed to get intimate footage and interviews on Numbers gangsters in their homes, as well as high-ranking gangsters incarcerated in Pollsmoor Prison, South Africa's maximum security prison in Cape Town.
It's time to meet the General, the most feared man in Pollsmoor. The highest ranking 28. His bloody road to the top rank of the number began 19 years ago when he was sent to Pollsmoor, convicted of murder.
I was 14 years old.
You were 14 years old?
14 years old.
And you came to Pollsmoor then?
Came to Pollsmoor as a juvenile.
Yeah, and what was your sentence?
My sentence was 9 years.
But how comes you've been here so long then?
In the prison, I go to the 28th. They told me, okay, I gave you a number and you must kill a guy in the cell. And they give me a knife. And the other guy came and they strangled him. And I took the knife and stabbed him in his heart. And 2 times and the blood come out.
Yeah.
He wrote 2 books on his experiences while making Ross Kemp on Gangs. They were titled Ross Kemp on Gangs 1 and 2, which were both published in 2008. His other documentaries have also been nominated for BAFTA awards. He won the Best International TV Personality for Ross Kemp in Afghanistan. This series was also nominated for the Best Factual Series just 2 years after he won one for Ross Kemp on Gangs. He was also nominated for a BAFTA in 2009 for Current Affairs for his documentary Ross Kemp, a Kenya Special.
After 6 years in government, President Kibaki was expected to lose the December 2007 election. His disputed win plunged the country into violence that left 1,500 dead and 250,000 people displaced, and Kenya on the brink of civil war.
Gunfight down there.
We're here to investigate an organisation that comes with a fearsome reputation and is accused of being behind much of the intertribal violence.
Right, get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Okay, let's go.
I'll hear firsthand about the brutal murders committed in the slums.
His head ended up there.
I will learn about the extent of their threats.
Mombasa, Eldoret, Lamu, everywhere. We burn these houses to hell.
And I'll be in Nairobi when they attempt to bring Kenya to a standstill.
What I really enjoy about Kemp is his loyalty to Africa. Many of his documentaries depict Africa's people, poverty, and unjust legal systems. Kemp manages to extract information from his sources most other people would not be able to do. His sources include rebels such as high-ranking members of the Magangi gang in Kenya.
Well, out of the blue, we've been offered an interview with the 3 top members of the Mungiki.
Yes. How are you? Pleased to meet you. How are you? You well?
Thank you for agreeing to meet us. You know about the publicity that you're given. We've heard that you cut people's heads off, that you skin people's skulls, that you dismember their bodies and leave them in different areas. How do you answer those accusations?
They are all very good fabrications from the state machinery, especially during the Kibaki era.
Currently, Kemp has signed a new 2-year contract with Sky. He is producing and presenting many 12-hour-long factual programs which will be aired from July 2009 to July 2011. He also takes part in many protests. Currently, he is voicing his opinion in many newspapers on the British police pay cuts and the unjust reasons the government has given for them.